Hello, my name is Carol Goldsmith, and I'm the Chancellor of State Center Community College District. I'm reaching out to you as a fellow community college advocate to encourage your participation in the upcoming Central Valley CalNAGPRA Workshop and Conference that our district has helped develop in partnership with the California State University's Chancellor's Office and the Fresno State. The Native American Graves Protection and Repatriation Act, or NAGPRA, sets up responsibilities and opportunities related to special collections and/or teaching materials that may be found in a wide variety of library, museum, lab, or classroom locations. Currently, many community colleges have limited resources and information regarding this critical legislation. This free, two-part professional development series is designed to support your understanding of these important federal and state laws and will provide you with an opportunity to foster strategic partnerships and resource networks that will be critical to the success of your campus community work. So you may be saying to yourself, my college doesn't have any kinds of artifacts or special collections, but you may be surprised at what types of items are included in these laws. I encourage you to attend these workshops to help you prepare and manage any future developments. Again, these events are provided at no cost to your organization. The materials package attached and the video introduction that follows are intended to prepare you for the upcoming half-day virtual workshop for college administrators, faculty, and staff. This event will be held on Wednesday, September 27th, and will be provided as a recording. The second part of this training will be a one-day, in-person conference at Fresno State on Monday, October 30th, which includes college teams and representatives from across the Central Valley and our regional tribes and tribal serving organizations. We encourage our community college colleagues to participate in both of these opportunities to better understand our institutional roles and responsibilities better. Thank you for your time. I look forward to seeing you.
Hello, this presentation was created to provide a brief overview of the state and federal NAGPRA laws and to assist you in preparing attendees for the online college teams and administration workshop to be held on September 27th. As you may be aware, your college has a part to play in the implementation of policies and practices related to the Federal Native American Graves Protection and Repatriation Act of 1990 and the California Native American Graves Protection and Repatriation Act of 2001. These laws are the outgrowth of previous state and federal laws that set precedent regarding tribal goods and artifacts, and yet did not favor Native people.
As stated previously, NAGPRA is the acronym for the Native American Graves Protection and Repatriation Act, which was passed by the federal government in 1990. NAGPRA is the acronym commonly used to refer to this federal repatriation law. The California NAGPRA law, referred to as CalNAGPRA, was passed in 2001. For the purpose of this guide, we refer to both laws as the repatriation laws. First and foremost, we want to impress that these laws are human rights legislation rooted in several American Indian laws and movements, including the 1968 Indian Civil Rights Act and the 1978 American Indian Religious Freedom Act, United Nations Indigenous Human Rights, and treaty-based sovereignty. The repatriation laws were enacted to resolve and restore the rights of Native American lineal descendants and tribes to the ancestral remains and cultural items presently held in educational institutions.
According to the recent data from Native American Heritage Commission, there are almost 200 California Indian tribes, including several with lands that cross state boundaries. This total is composed of 109 federally recognized tribes, several non-federally recognized tribes are petitioning for federal recognition, and a number of state-recognized tribal groups. Wherever your campus is located, it is on Native land. All institutions of higher education are legally obligated to comply with repatriation laws. To support an increase in attention and awareness of these laws, this training module will broadly provide information on college responsibilities and why repatriation work is more than achieving legal compliance. We hope that this content will demonstrate how this works and impacts and influences all areas on campus and extends into campus communities.
NAGPRA and CalNAGPRA apply to all Native American ancestral remains and cultural items held by each campus. These may be held in campus museums, library special collections, art, anthropology, natural sciences, cultural and ethnic study departments, and used as teaching collections or for research purposes. They may also be stored, studied, loaned, or displayed elsewhere on or off campus. In addition, departments that focus on biology, forensics, and biological studies may have ancestral remains or DNA samples taken from ancestral remains or have a human remains that requires identification and may be subject to the repatriation laws. There are several ways campuses have come into possession of Native American ancestral remains and cultural items. They may have been acquired through archaeological excavations or fieldwork conducted by campus faculty and students, through private donations or departmental purchases, or are held under curation agreement with state and federal agencies for the purpose of teaching, research, or preservation. No matter the means of acquisition or use, they must be treated respectfully and are subject to the repatriation laws.
As stated earlier, campuses must comply with repatriation laws. This video is accompanied with a related pre-workshop resource document. Within that document, we include a link to National NAGPRA program online training videos, which detail the federal process and requirements. CalNAGPRA aims to expand and to honor the spirit of federal NAGPRA as a civil rights law for the benefit of Native Americans. Because of the unique history of the mission and rancheria system in California, many tribes remain federally unrecognized, thereby disqualifying them from being able to make claims to repatriate their ancestors and their cultural belongings under the federal NAGPRA. CalNAGPRA builds upon the federal law to include state-funded institutions and provides access to state, non-federally recognized tribes as eligible claimants. CalNAGPRA prioritizes traditional knowledge as a primary authority to determine origin, cultural affiliation, and the nature of material being claimed. The law further defines consultation about the use and disposition of these materials to be proactive and an ongoing process, which is respectful of tribal sovereignty. It provides processes of mitigating disagreements with the establishment of Native American Heritage Commission as an oversight body for this work, and provides more pronounced levels of confidentiality relating to the exchange of sensitive information. The pre-workshop resource document includes a link to Judge Christine Williams' repatriation training unit that provides more details on CalNAGPRA.
It is important to remember that CalNAGPRA and federal NAGPRA work is much more than achieving legal compliance. Meaningful consultation is at the heart of this collaboration effort. Campuses should work toward building partnerships and lasting relationships with tribal communities beyond the laws. Working with tribal communities requires cultural sensitivity and humility. Until more formal and updated training in this area is made available, we are providing links for 2 state-level training documents that focuses on working with tribal communities and tribal resources. These can be found in the pre-workshop resource document. This work relies upon campus and state system-wide support to achieve successful repatriation outcomes and is shared responsibly among campus administrators, faculty, staff, and students. The goal must be to assure that Native American ancestral remains and cultural items legally and respectfully progress through the state and federal NAGPRA processes. Furthermore, ancestral remains and cultural items must be secured and protected while housed in our facilities. Through consultations, best practices and cultural protocols are discussed to provide respectful care approaches as determined by the tribes.
The pre-workshop resource document includes resources selected to provide a range of information from beginner to advanced levels of knowledge regarding repatriation laws. They include perspectives and experiences from tribal representatives, which we believe is crucial to understanding the importance and impact of these laws. The resources are grouped based upon levels of familiarity with these legislative requirements. However, you may view them in any order. We have also included videos and podcasts that discuss topics and issues some California tribes and tribal communities are addressing today, including repatriation and land protection, rematriation, and reclamation. This is just a small selection of the many resources on the internet that highlight the strength and resilience of California tribes as they exercise their rights to reclaim and protect cultural resources and traditional ways.
Finally, CalNAGPRA and federal NAGPRA responsibilities require dedicated and experienced staff to conduct and manage the various and numerous aspects of this work. Local coordinators are usually the first point of contact as they have the most direct access to the information about campus collections. President's designee and the tribal liaison roles may vary by institution, but are essentially intended to provide the necessary leadership and support to coordinate the goals of repatriation and legal compliance.
Thank you for your time and attention. We look forward to connecting with you at the online college teams and administration workshop to be held on September 27th. Also, the save a date for one-day in-person conference to be held at Fresno State date on Monday, October 30th. That session is in a partner with the online workshop training and will allow college stakeholders involved in administration disposition and preservation of cultural artifacts to connect and collaborate with representatives from Central Valley regional tribes and tribal serving organizations. If you have any questions, please connect with our project lead, Adrian Tafoya, California State University CalNAGPRA project manager, at the email address listed here.